And still in South Africa, 1 week after imposing a nationwide lockdown to halt the spread of the COVID-19, the government has relaxed some of the regulations. Many foreigners trapped in the country will now be able to leave. More details in this report.
This is Camps Bay in Cape Town, a tourist hotspot and well known for its sandy beaches and trendy restaurants. Lockdown regulations also apply to beaches and no one is allowed here. Paul and Yolanda are from the Netherlands and they are regular visitors to South Africa. They're supposed to have left last month but were unable to leave because of the restrictions on flights in and out of the country.
We would prefer to have flown back to Europe, but at the last moment it was changed that also the airports locked down for the flights leaving the country, which surprises still a little bit because there's so many people still in South Africa who would prefer to go out of the country.
They completely understand the reasons for the restrictions, and although they like it here in Camps Bay, they miss the family.
Yeah, my mother is 87, so yeah, of course I would love to see her now. And she's very lonely because she can't go out now. Of course my sister is taking care of her, but yeah, my sister is alone also.
Yesterday the government announced a change in the regulations and they will now be able to leave on chartered flights. Screenings will take place before the flight and those with flu-like symptoms will not be allowed to travel. Meanwhile, former Deputy Minister of International Relations, Marius Fransman, also tested positive for COVID-19. He is currently in hospital. Fransman underwent testing last week after feeling unwell upon his return from an overseas trip. He spoke to us from his hospital bed.
The kind of the symptoms that I felt was flu, breathing problems, as well as a lot of uncertainties and cold fever developed. And I think this comes, I must admit, from nowhere. It hits you, it's like a wave. Let's also form a bond of solidarity in the spirit of international solidarity, and make sure that we create a fighting spirit against coronavirus, whether it's in South Africa or Africa, in Latin America, in the States, in China, in Europe, in Russia. Let's forge, as we were able to overcome other challenges, let's also overcome this particular challenge.
Fransman has appealed to South Africans to practice good hygiene and adhere to the lockdown regulations. Johan Abrams for Tele Sur in Cape Town, South Africa.